We have stunning new numbers from the southern border. This is not good. Some 73,000 gotaways. That means they were not apprehended. They dissolved into America in 1 month. In November, the highest number in a single month. I want to talk about that right now. Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw out of Texas. Sir, thank you for your time. Good to have you on. We could start at 73,000. The average, at least 2,400 illegals slipping past Border Patrol every single day. We sit here and we ask, where's it stop? And I don't have a good answer. Do you?
Well, we know how to stop it. I would say that's the good news. I'll give you some more bad news. I mean, that number you just cited, that's because we know they got away. They know that we couldn't catch them. There's plenty more that we probably just don't know about at all. It's infuriating. You've had 3-4 million people, illegal border crossings, illegal encounters with Border Patrol since Biden took office. It's unprecedented. These numbers are becoming too much to handle. They're becoming too astounding for people to wrap their heads around. There are solutions. Look, and the solutions are, better incentives for CBP, better tools, better technology for CBP. That's one thing. Better immigration laws. We've got to close our asylum system loopholes. The people are abusing them. We have to have our State Department do its job and actually do its diplomatic job and make sure that we can send people back to countries where these migrants are coming from. ICE can have all the funding and all the planes that it needs, but if the State Department isn't making sure that there's a place to land in that country, it won't work, and it won't disincentivize people from coming in the first place. We actually have solutions.
Well,
this is a very...
Yeah, the midterms are behind us, and you're starting to hear some Democrats, especially senators, ask the administration to go ahead and take action on this. Before I get to that question, here are the known gotaways by the year, okay, over the past 3 years. In 2021, it was 390,000. How many stadiums does that fill? It's just extraordinary. It almost doubled in 2022. And in the last 2 months of this fiscal year, you're already at 137,000. Now, the Biden administration apparently is looking at some sort of border overhaul because Title 42 could lapse. Do you believe there are members of the administration who now want to take this seriously and do something about it?
Well, look, we're going to hold oversight hearings on this administration as soon as we take the majority, and we're going to make them take it seriously. We're going to expose them for what they are, for what they've lied about, for these numbers. We've never been able to do that in hearings in an effective way because Democrats won't ask these questions. And so that's all about to change in January. I'm running for Homeland Security Chairman. I'm running to solve this problem. I'm running to go after the cartels, the people that facilitate this immigration crisis and also facilitate the fentanyl crisis that is killing, murdering almost 80,000 Americans every year. This is a poisoning problem that is happening. There are entire swaths of areas in northern Mexico that are purely controlled by the cartels. Mexico is at risk of becoming a failed narco state, and this administration is doing absolutely nothing about it. We have to bring all of this to light. We have to understand that they are at war with us, at war with our sovereignty, at war with our people, and it is something we have to deal with immediately. We also, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is dealing with the morale at the border. Our Border Patrol agents, so I just introduced a bill that would help them on that. It would incentivize them through hardship pay, and then we're talking about $6,500 a year extra pay if they meet certain criteria, and that criteria basically includes being stationed at the southern border, having to deal with cartels, having to deal with over 1,000 migrant crossings a day. They need help, and we're also working on a bill that would have retention bonuses for them too, because we need experienced Border Patrol agents. They are not being supported by this administration, and it's infuriating.
Yeah, it's a great point, especially when you talk about morale. The numbers are stunning. I just want to share one more quickly. We talked about the gotaways that we mentioned. These are the ones where we actually had physical encounters. You had almost 500,000 in 2020, 1.7 million when Joe Biden took office in 2021, 2.3 million in 2022. Dan Crenshaw, thank you for your time. We'll pick up the topic again soon because it's not going away. Thank you, sir, in D.C.
Thanks, Bill.
Here's Dana.